Welcome back to another of my travel adventures, and in this one we will explore Busan for the next 5 days, visiting some of its most famous spots along with my honest experiences, tips, and personal guide. Let's begin. Now let's start first with mentioning that in South Korea, it's pretty common to find metro or train stations without any elevators, which can be really inconvenient when traveling with heavy luggage.
This is the first McDonald's I see in Korea. I have not seen a single one since I've been here.
Okay guys, quick heads up. We booked our Seoul to Busan tickets on rail.ninja, the best site that we found. You can choose the fast train, about 3 hours for $78, or the slow one, 5 hours for $35. We picked the fast train to save time. Biggest advice, luggage space is super limited. People rush to grab spots, and with our 6 bags, it got messy, so travel as light as possible.
Time to explore Busan. First stop is going to be the BIFF Square, the Busan International Film Festival. And from what I know, there should be a food market there. And that's definitely something I need right now. A lot of food.
So we have made it to BIFF Square, but before jumping in, we decided to stop at a restaurant that was nearby because the food just looked so amazing and so authentic, and honestly, we were just starving. Since I cannot read any Korean, you're just gonna have to figure out this restaurant is right before the entrance at the corner. You're gonna see a big sign with noodles. That's the spot in case you're wondering.
All right, let's see if I can get some hot dog.
BIFF Square is the heart of Busan's movie culture. It was created in the mid-1990s when the film festival first began, and today it's a lively street full of theaters, food stalls, and handprints of famous actors and directors. Kind of like Korea's version of Hollywood Boulevard. It's not just about movies though, it's also a hotspot for street food, shopping, and experiencing Busan's vibrant atmosphere. BIFF Square has played a big role in shaping Busan into an international cultural hotspot, and it is now a huge tourist attraction, also known to be the home of many famous K-pop idols. It's open 24/7, and the area really comes alive at night, with endless things to explore, from cozy snack stalls and the little coffee spots to the wide variety of seafood restaurants that Busan is so famous for.
Wait,
소르주산?
I don't understand.
시 소르주.
Ship?
저 부산항.
Oh, no, not yet. We just arrived today.
아.
Do you want to say hi to my camera?
안녕하세요. 예, 반가워요.
So this guy was finally the first person that I found that was nice in Korea. Like randomly nice. Just like wanting to approach you and talk to you and take a picture with you. Like really. I'm actually a little bit surprised.
Busan Tower, standing 120 meters tall, is an iconic observation tower situated in Busan's Yonggungsa Park, and it was built in 1973. Being one of the city's most famous landmarks, it's used purely for sightseeing, offering a great view of Busan's skyline, harbor, and mountains. It's especially stunning at night when the tower lights up. Now, getting tickets on the spot is super easy. They cost around 12,000 Korean won, and it's open all year round from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
It's so peaceful here. and the view is really nice. I actually think I prefer this tower better than the Seoul Tower because it's not that crowded. There are no lines at all, and it's just, I like this view better of Busan, truly.
The lower floor of the tower is themed around a flying submarine, which makes it really fun and unique. Then on the second floor, right before you exit, you'll find a photo zone and themed rooms that showcase some of Busan's most famous travel destinations.
What a cool way to exit.
So we opted for a giant steamed seafood platter. Now if you see this display, just walk inside the restaurant. I promise you're not going to regret it. The food was amazing, the service was incredible, and the price was really fair. This was the perfect way to end our night and be ready for our adventures tomorrow.
All right, next day, and the goal is to get to Gamcheon village, which I am so excited for because it looks amazing, and I feel like I'm gonna spend the whole day there. There seems to be a lot to do, so I'm really excited. These buns are so big in Korea. Like, just look at my hand. It's huge. Who can eat that?
Now, it really depends on your location, but the best way to get to Gamcheon village is by bus. We took number 22, and honestly, I was a little bit nervous because it was my first time riding a bus in this country, but it all worked out.
Oh my god, this is so beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's just so impressive.
Gamcheon Culture Village is a colorful hillside neighborhood that's just as vibrant in spirit as it is in looks. But it wasn't always this way. The village began in the 1950s, when refugees of the Korean War fled to Busan and built simple, box-shaped houses along the steep slopes, forming a layered staircase community. Life here was tough, and by the 2000s, the area was struggling with many homes abandoned. But then in 2009, a project called Dreaming of Machu Picchu in Busan brought artists, residents, and the government together to reimagine the space. Walls were painted in bright colors, murals and quirky sculptures filled the alleys, and little cafes and shops began to appear. Today, Gamcheon has transformed into one of Busan's most iconic destinations. Visitors can wander around, discover hidden art, try local food, sip coffee, and enjoy sweeping views of the city and the sea. But more than sightseeing, Gamcheon is about experiencing a community that turned resilience and creativity into identity. Our next stop is another location that is very high up in Busan. Since we started at Gamcheon village, it took us 45 minutes to get there, and we had to take bus 1 and 2. But we finally made it to the Datbatgol Mural village.
I think I might have done something wrong with the map because the route I took was just so long. But so far, the area is really nice and it's super calm and beautiful.
This hillside village dates back to the 1950s. Its name, Datbatgol, means mulberry field. One of the highlights here is the Staircase of Wishes, 192 colorful steps where legend says your wish might come true if you climb them. There is even a little monorail to help locals ride up and down. Since this is still very much a lived-in neighborhood, it's quiet, not overly touristy, and that's what makes it so special. We had a long way back, so we headed out to the city center after this quick experience.
So this time that I'm arriving in Korea is precisely when they removed the president. I'm not sure what's going on. If there's some sort of revolution over there, people are rioting, or if there's a celebrities, but I'm gonna try to get close to checks. So the weather is not that sunny today, sadly, but it's the day I plan to go to the beach. Apparently it's the most popular one here, so I'll see if I get into the water. I'm really considering it. Okay, so I don't see anyone else in the water, and actually the sky and the weather, and it's quite chilly. It's really chilly. I think I'm gonna just soak my feet, maybe. It's too cold. Oh my god, this water is so cold. I cannot even begin to explain how cold this is. And they're making some like sand statues over there, which is quite cool. But okay, I'm glad I didn't get into the water. Hi!
Listen, when you get to Haeundae, one of the best things you can do is to grab a coffee at one of these rooftop cafes. I didn't forget the name this time. Rendeja-vous was just beautiful. I had an amazing view of the beach, and it was a great spot to chill, chat, and let's be real, get those Instagram shots. This stop, we started from Haeundae and took bus 181 and then transferred to bus 1001. From there, it was just a short walk to finally reach Yonggungsa Temple.
This temple is gorgeous. I'm in love. It's one of the most beautiful things I've seen in Korea so far. I am in love.
Haedong Yonggungsa Temple in Busan is unlike most Buddhist temples in Korea, because instead of being tucked away in the mountains, it's built right on the rocky coastline of northeastern Busan on the edge of the sea. It was originally built in 1376 by the Buddhist teacher Namcheon during the Goryeo dynasty, and later reconstructed in 1970s. And today, it's one of the most breathtaking spots in the city. The temple has these beautiful golden statues, colorful pagodas, and even a dragon statue facing the ocean, a nod to Korean mythology and to the temple's coastal spirit. The temple complex has a lot to explore, like the 108-step staircase lined with stone lanterns, each step symbolizing a chance to reflect on life's challenges. People come here not just to admire the view, but also to pray for luck, health, and prosperity. It's said to be one of the best places in Korea to welcome the new year with the first light of dawn.
It's sunny, right? But it's super cold. Weather has been so crazy in Korea. It's like hot one day, then it's cold, then it's raining, then it's snowing even, and so trying to get to Blue Line Park. Hopefully I can get tickets. Okay, so I didn't manage to get tickets, luckily, but it's so packed that there's only time for me to get on the Sky Capsule at 2:30, and it's barely 10 a.m. in the morning. So, breakfast it is. This place looks so good. It's so hard for me to decide what to have. I mean, like, I want to try everything, like, absolutely everything here. This is insane. This is just insane. The level of wind. Oh.
Namcheon Cathedral, also known as the Catholic Church of Namcheon, is one of Busan's most striking landmarks that not many people hear about. It's built in a modern Gothic style with tall spires and stained glass windows, close by Haeundae Beach. This is definitely a stop you should add to your list.
Made it. It's a really nice view here. Ah, look. Alright, so after getting off, this is Cheongsapo Market. I thought it was something else, or maybe I'm confused. So let's see. Alright, so somehow made it into Lotte Mall, which is also very popular here. And I'm really so tempted by all of these bakeries. I mean, everywhere you see incredible bakeries. Like, what is that? It's like a giant bacon pretzel with potato. Wow.
Jagalchi Fish Market is the largest seafood market in all of Korea and one of Busan's most iconic spots. Inside, we're gonna see rows of stalls with every type of seafood you can possibly imagine, including things I don't even know what they are.
Okay, so far what I'm seeing from this market is like, they all have the fresh seafood. Hi.
I went to dinner.
Yeah, I'm first looking. Thank you. And upstairs they offer you. Oh my God. They offer you like to cook it for you. Hola. Yeah. So I'm still checking. It's very wet. Obviously, it's a wet market. So I'm gonna make it upstairs now and see what I find.
This market has a history dating back to right after the Korean War, when women known as Jagalchi Ajuma, strong, hardworking fishmongers, built it in what it is today. And yes, you can choose your seafood right on the spot, and one of the upstairs restaurants will prepare it for you sashimi style or grilled.
Okay, so this shop, I think what convinced me was that she offered free seafood pancake. And she actually did give it, I mean, it's nice. It's actually really nice. It's full of like leek or green onion, vegetables, some pieces of fish. So it's really good. Oh, made it to Bupyeong Market. Finally.
Bupyeong Cantong Night Market is one of Busan's most famous night spots. The name Cantong means cans because this place started as a wartime market in the 1940s, selling canned goods from the US military supplies. Over time, it evolved into a full-blown night market that locals and tourists love. Today, the narrow alleys are lined up with food stalls serving everything from traditional Korean snacks like hotteok, tteokbokki, and seafood pancakes, all the way to international bites like kebabs, takoyaki, and churros. Beyond food, you'll also find stalls with handmade crafts, clothes, and quirky souvenirs.
Okay. Maybe because I'm here a little bit later, but I will admit that some parts of the market are a little bit creepy. But everything else looks really good. Super good. Trying to find this coffee shop has been so complicated. Or the map is just going crazy.
So what makes this spot truly special is that it's owned by BTS star Jimin's father and has become a must-visit for K-pop fans. Opened in 2019, it's filled with love from ARMY around the world. Messages, gifts, letters, signed albums, and Jimin's photos and collectibles. With its chic decor, pop art touches, and even Jimin's hat on display. It's a space that celebrates him while offering fans a place to connect and take home unique souvenirs.
I knew that this was like totally dedicated to Jimin. Whoever this guy is, I mean, I kind of know, but clueless really. But there's like shrines everywhere, like everywhere you find something. And to me, it kind of almost seems just like, you know, like when you go to a funeral home. It's my last day in Busan, and actually I'm a little bit sad. Busan is really, really nice. The vibe here is completely different to Seoul. Like, people are friendlier. It's nice to talk to the locals here. They just feel like more approachable, and it's not as crowded like everywhere, like not even the subway. It's totally different, much more relaxed environment here. I really wish I could have done more in Busan. There was a lot to see, but I did go to a lot of meetings or things that I hadn't planned. I hope I can come back as I really enjoyed it here. It's really nice.
One of the most popular and best-known food items from Busan is Eomuk, meaning fish cake. The oldest and best producer is Samjin Eomuk, which was founded in Busan in 1953. There is a shop here at Busan train station, and I have had these many times in Asia, but truly these were the absolute best I have ever tried. Please do not leave Busan without trying one of these. I know this video is a bit longer than usual, but if you made it all the way till the end, thank you. I hope this can open your eyes to the beauty of Busan, and since I have been creating content about Korea lately, make sure to check my other videos as well, and subscribe to see my next chapters in Seoul.